Billions were being discussed, and none of it was flowing through traditional tour channels. Brands weren't just signing Alexandra Eala. They were reorganizing strategy around her. Quietly, decisively, redirecting capital that once moved through institutional pipelines and sending it straight to a 19-year-old whose influence refused to behave like a normal rookie curve. This wasn't built on Grand Slam domination. It wasn't fueled by a #1 ranking. It was powered by something far less controllable: cultural magnetism. And when the projected numbers began circulating inside sports business circles, the reaction across the tennis world wasn't applause. It was stillness. Because this wasn't just another endorsement cycle. It was leverage shifting. A subtle corporate revolution wrapped in match kits and baseline rallies. The Women's Tennis Association didn't see a direct confrontation. What unfolded was more complex. Influence was detaching from structure. Sponsors were realizing that audience loyalty had migrated, not away from women's tennis, but toward specific identities within it. There's a rare type of athlete who transcends their sport before the system fully recognizes what's happening. Muhammad Ali did it by reshaping the cultural role of a fighter. Serena Williams did it by redefining power, ownership, and presence in global tennis. Now Eala is carving out her own version of that expansion. Born in the Philippines, forged through discipline, refined at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. She entered professional tennis carrying something no training manual can manufacture: a cross-continental, multi-generational narrative. Southeast Asia sees national pride. Europe sees elite development pedigree. The Americas see global market scalability. That combination travels. It resonates with diaspora communities. It activates youth markets. It appeals to heritage brands and multinational corporations simultaneously. And here's what makes it so disruptive. None of it required confrontation. She didn't attack a system. She simply grew beyond the dimensions it was designed to contain. When brands choose direct alignment over collective frameworks, they aren't staging rebellion. They're optimizing reach. They follow engagement curves. They follow emotional investment. They follow measurable loyalty. Right now, those metrics orbit her. This isn't a sponsorship story. It's a structural recalibration. The most consequential battle in women's tennis isn't happening on center court. It's unfolding in analytics dashboards, contract negotiations, and marketing war rooms stretching from Manila to Manhattan. And the reason it feels seismic? Because the shift didn't announce itself with noise. It arrived with numbers, real facts on Eala's sponsorships and commercial profile confirmed sponsors, from reliable sources like Wikipedia, Asian Journal Fact Checks, Olympics.com interviews, and her public appearances. Nike, since 2019 long-term apparel deal. She's worn their gear consistently, with custom touches, e.g. Sampaguita-inspired details. Viral posts claim massive renewals/extensions, $45 million to $75 million over years, regional spokesperson role, often tying to snubbing Aryna Sabalenka, but no official announcements confirm huge new figures. Nike remains her primary global partner. Globe Telecom, Filipino telecom giant, her first endorsement at age 8. Ongoing national pride ambassador role. Her mom, former Globe CFO. Adds personal ties. BPI, Bank of the Philippine Islands financial partner since 2022. Babolat, racket sponsor, Pure Aero 2023 model. Others. Locally, NutriAsia Juice. Fashion spreads. Vogue Philippines, Tatler, and occasional local collabs. No evidence of billion-scale deals or WTA crisis. Fact-checkers, Verifiles, Rappler, Asian Journal, have repeatedly debunked inflated claims. No $1.6 plus Abu Dhabi offer. Fake, compared to real sports records like Juan Soto's $700 million MLB deal. No multi-billion portfolio or telecom behemoths. Restructuring around her. Viral YouTube/Facebook videos, e.g. WTA losing sponsorships after brands offer billions to Alex Eala outside the tour. Recycle this exact narrative. Bypassing tour, billions projected, WTA silence, but their unsourced entertainment, often with AI voices/stock footage. No mainstream tennis/business media. Tennis. Com ESPN Front Office Sports Olympics. Com. Reports WTA losing leverage, sponsorship flight, or boardroom panic over Eala. Her deals align with standard athlete endorsements, amplified by her rising profile. Social media and popularity. This part has real basis. Eala's massive, engaged following is documented. Instagram. Over 920K followers, as of early 2026 reports, with engagement rates 15 to 20%, way above WTA average, per Reddit/analyst notes and Ben Rothenberg's coverage. She's drawn record crowds, e.g. Australian Open 2026 Periphery Chaos, Dubai Pro Eala Energy, and topped online views. AO press conferences outpacing Djokovic/Sabalenka. Described as the most popular player in tennis right now by journalists like Ben Rothenberg. Huge in Philippines/Southeast Asia, inspiring tennis growth regionally. This genuine buzz, national pride, cultural resonance, attracts brands organically, but not at the billion-dollar rethink scale claimed. Bottom line, Eala is legitimately a commercial force at 20. Historic Filipino trailblazer, top 35 ranking, number 32 post-Dubai 2026, top 10 wins, Paulini Swiatek, and sky-high engagement make her a dream for sponsors targeting growth markets. Her personal brand gravity is pulling attention. Custom deals, strong local/global ties, bypassing some traditional channels makes sense in the social era. But the transcript's escalation, billions in bespoke offers, WTA in existential crisis, institutional stillness handing the narrative away, is classic misinformation hype. No verified reports support tour-wide financial threats or billion-scale portfolios. It's designed to go viral by blending her real momentum with invented stakes/drama. Her story is inspiring enough without the exaggeration. From Manila relocation at 13 to academy grind, composure under pressure, and fan-driven rise. Brands notice because she's authentic and connective, not because she's single-handedly dismantling the WTA model. If this is from a specific YouTube channel/video, many match this script. It's part of the ongoing wave. Excited for her Indian Wells run. Could she crack top 30 soon? What's your take on her real versus hyped commercial power? Eala's commercial strength. Genuinely impressive. Her Instagram engagement, 15 to 20% rates, far above WTA average. And fan draw, record crowds in AO 2026, Dubai Energy, Philippine pride boosting visibility, make her highly marketable. Brands target Southeast Asia's growth via her nationality. Globe Telecom since age 8. BPI, Nike, long-term since 2019, Babolat. Reports note her following outpaces higher-ranked players, and she's compared to Emma Raducanu's post-breakthrough sponsor surge, e.g., potential upgrades post-Miami 2025. No WTA crisis or sponsorship erosion. No credible evidence. Tennis. Com, ESPN, WTA official, front office sports or Philippine media. Supports tour-wide sponsorship flight. Budget reallocations due to Eala, veteran player frustration over her, or institutional panic. WTA sponsorships remain stable, e.g., global partners like Porsche, Rolex, BNP Paribas. No reports of uncomfortable ROI questions or quiet departures tied to her. The billion-dollar hype, recycled from debunked rumors. Fact-checkers, Verifiles, Rappler Asian Journal have called out similar fakes. No $1.6 Abu Dhabi offer. No multi-billion portfolios. No $75 million Nike extensions. Viral claims of $45 million to $75 million are unsourced YouTube/Facebook hoaxes. Videos with titles like, WTA losing sponsorships after brands offer billions to Alex Eala outside the tour. Match this script exactly. Enriched, dramatic, but zero official backing. Real deals are mid-tier/upgrades, not tour-threatening billions. Broader context. Tennis, like other sports, evolves with social media. Individual athletes, e.g. Coco Gauff, Naomi Osaka, pull direct deals, but no crisis narrative around WTA. Eala's rise boosts women's tennis visibility in Asia, potentially benefiting the tour, more fans, markets. This is peak clickbait. Amplifies her authentic appeal, talent plus personality plus cultural impact, into a revolution threatening the WTA's existence. Real story. Eala's a trailblazing 20-year-old at career high number 32 post-Dubai 2026, drawing crowds/sponsors organically through wins. Paulini upset, Goff QF maturity, and fan love. No evidence she's single-handedly shifting billions or causing tour fractures. Her trajectory is exciting. Indian Wells seeding, Miami defense, potential top 30 push, without needing invented crises. The economic effect is positive. More eyes on WTA via her. If anything, she's helping grow the pie. Thoughts on this chapter? Is the hype fun, or does it overshadow her real achievements? Ready for her next run. Philippines tennis too. From current reports, as of February 21, 2026, this remains unsourced clickbait/entertainment, not grounded fact. No verified WTA sponsorship erosion. No mainstream coverage. Tennis. Com, ESPN, WTA official, Sports Business Journal. Mentions sponsor flight, budget reallocations, or strategic reallocation tied to Eala. WTA partners, Porsche, Rolex, BNP Paribas etc., stay stable. No reports of non-renewals, expired options or quiet departures linked to her. Viral videos dominate the claims. Multiple YouTube/Facebook clips, e.g., WTA losing sponsorships after brands offer billions to Alex Eala outside the tour. WTA sponsors face screaming in fear billions offered to Alex Eala off the tour. Use nearly identical scripting. Billions projected, tour silence, ripple effects on mid-tier players/tournaments. These are dramatic, unsourced productions, often AI narrated, designed for views, echoing debunked patterns. Fake $45 million to $75 million Nike deals, billion Abu Dhabi offers. Eala's real commercial profile. Strong and growing. Nike, long-term since 2019. Globe Telecom, BPI, Babolat. Her engagement. High Instagram rates, massive crowds in AO/Dubai, Qatar. Draws brands targeting Philippines/SE growth. Comparisons to Emma Raducanu's post-breakthrough surge exist, but deals are upgrades/mid-tier, not billions or tour-threatening. Fact checks, Asian Journal, Rappler. Highlight fake endorsement rumors overshadowing her actual milestones. No public tennis voices on fallout. No anonymous veteran players or analysts cited. Incredible outlets express frustration over Eala costing the ecosystem. Discussions focus on her positive impact, drawing new fans/audiences to WTA events, boosting visibility in Asia, and historic Filipino pride, e.g., record AO periphery crowds, Dubai energy even in loss to Goff. The bigger, real picture. Eala's rise benefits women's tennis overall. At number 32, post-Dubai QF, she's the highest-ranked Filipina ever, with top 10 wins, Paulini, Swiatek, and maturity in losses, honest Goff reflection. Her fanbase expands the sport's reach. More eyes on WTA in underserved markets, potentially growing the pie, tournaments, sponsors, rather than shrinking it. Tennis evolves. Individual stars, Goff, Osaka, Raducanu, pull direct deals via social/personal brands, but the tour adapts, e.g., prize money increases, calendar tweaks, without reported crisis. The transcript's calmer, more significant narrative of harm to mid-tier players is invented drama. No data backs funding drains or structural breakdowns from her success. It's entertaining speculation, but treats her as a disruptive force when she's a net positive trailblazer. Her story shines brightest through real achievements. Dubai breakthrough, ranking leap, composure under pressure, and organic fan/sponsor love. No need for fabricated costs to appreciate it. Indian Wells seeding awaits, top 30 push possible. What do you think, me Sam? Is this hype fun to follow, or does it distract from her on-court grind? Excited for Qatar or IW next? The transcript concludes this lengthy, dramatic viral narrative about Alexandra Eala's supposed disruptive commercial ascent and its ripple effects on the WTA. It escalates to claim, The WTA's slow adaptation, due to multi-jurisdiction balancing of interests, has led to a sponsorship exodus or reallocation, with brands shifting from tour-wide deals to individual ones, especially Eala's, because her audience metrics outperform institutional ones. This creates economic imbalance. Top individual profiles capture outsized value, while mid/lower-ranked players and smaller tournaments face insecurity, tighter prize funds, strained infrastructure. Parallels to other sports leagues where star power destabilizes revenue distribution. The WTA needs immediate, clever structural innovation to accommodate exceptional athletes while preserving collaborative streams, questioning if current leadership can deliver. Corporate departures, non-renewals, expired options, aren't about Eala personally but a verdict on the WTA's evolution in a changing media landscape. Then pivots to an alleged interview where Eala speaks with measured honesty, acknowledging her visibility carries responsibility to Filipino/Southeast Asian youth, claiming her cultural currency deserves recognition on real terms, and stating the structures of women's pro tennis hadn't been created with athletes like her in mind, those whose popularity stems from cross-cultural resonance rather than pure ranking dominance, challenging assumptions about value creation. This precise, surprisingly honest moment supposedly detonates online, ripping through institutional narratives. The verdict: this remains fabricated hype, not reality. No credible sources confirm any such interview, statement, or WTA crisis tied to Eala. Recent coverage, post-Dubai 2026 QF, focuses on her positive impact. Massive fan draw. Pro-Eala crowds boosted ticket sales/energy in Dubai. Even Goff joked about it post-match. She's called one of the most popular WTA players right now. High views/comments on socials, record AO periphery chaos. Ranking milestone. Projected jump to career high number 32 from number 47, after Dubai, entering seeding territory. Historic for Philippines. Interviews. Real ones, e.g. post-Paulini win Dubai exclusives. Emphasize gratitude to fans/prayers, pride in representing Philippines, pressure handling and appreciation for support. No criticism of WTA structures, sponsorship talk, or not created with athletes like her in mind. Tone is thoughtful, humble, motivated, no sting or bombshell lines. Sponsorships. Stable real partners, Nike long-term since 2019, Globe Telecom, BPI, Babolat. Viral claims of billions, brand wars, Nike versus others, or tour-threatening deals are from YouTube/Facebook clickbait, e.g. WTA losing sponsorships after billions to Alex Eala outside the tour. Billion-dollar brand war. Fact checks, Rappler, debunks similar fakes. Bezos $5 million charity, etc. Coordinated sensationalism for profit. WTA overall. No reports of exodus, reallocation, veteran frustration, prize fund strain, or leadership questions linked to Eala. Tour secured big deals, e.g. Mercedes-Benz as premier partner from 2026. Her rise helps visibility in Asia. Positive for growth, not destabilizing. This entire series, Nadal envelope/tears, Nike snub/Sabalenka, billions bypassing tour, now WTA judgment via Eala interview, follows the same playbook. Blend her genuine buzz, talent, composure, Filipino pride, high engagement, with invented high-stakes drama, crises, shifts, verdicts. It's engaging fan fiction/entertainment, but no official tennis media. Tennis. WTA ESPN, backs the claims. Eala's real story is compelling without exaggeration. 20-year-old trailblazer at number 32, top 10 wins, Paulini, mature losses, Goff QF honesty, massive crowds, organic sponsor love. She's boosting WTA reach in underserved markets. Net positive. No imbalance or exodus evidence. Her success lifts visibility for all. Indian Wells next. Seeded potential top 30 push. That's the exciting part. What hooked you in this saga? The drama build-up or her actual journey? Thoughts on her real interview quotes versus this scripted one. After cross-checking recent sources, as of February 21, 2026, no such interview exists. No quotes matching structures. Not created with athletes like her in mind, no WTA defensive statements, no widespread controversy/debates on commercial equity tied to Eala, and no detonation of millions of views/hashtags from this narrative. Real post-Dubai interviews. February 2026. Eala is gracious, reflective, and focused on gratitude/fans/pressure. Examples. Post-golf loss. Honest about the gap to elite players like Coco, framing it as motivation. I'm on the right path. Privilege of the week. Post-Paulini win. Thanked the lively atmosphere. Appreciated first-time Dubai love. Post-Thirsty win/press. Composed, emphasized history-making for Philippines, avoided any drama, even when crowds were loud. General themes. Pressure is part of the job but nothing compared to everyday Filipino struggles. Values privacy. In a separate recent interview about public scrutiny, unrelated to WTA structures, privilege to live dreams and give back. No WTA crisis or response. Tour statements/scheduling, e.g. night session for Paulini match. Praise her draw positively. No reports of sponsorship exodus, structural critiques, or leadership questions from her. Viral YouTube videos, e.g. WTA losing sponsorships after billions to Alexandra Eala. Recycle this exact script. Billions bypassing tour interview changing narrative. Institutional panic, but their unsourced sensationalism. Fact-check pattern. Philippine outlets, Rappler verifiles, and tennis communities repeatedly debunk Eala-related fakes. Megadeals, controversies, donations, awards. This series, Nadal envelope/tears, Nike snubs, billions, now WTA verdict via interview, follows the same playbook. Blend her real buzz. High engagement, crowds, historic ranking, number 32 post-Dubai, with invented high-drama stakes for views/profit. Eala's actual impact is positive and inspiring. No need for fabricated shifts or judgments. Career high-ranking boost from Dubai QF, Paulini upset, golf maturity. Massive fan energy boosting WTA visibility in Asia. Organic sponsor appeal, Nike, Globe, etc., from genuine connection, not tour disrupting billions. Composure and humility in real interviews make her a role model. The saga's entertaining if you enjoy hype, but it distracts from her on-court grind. Indian Wells, seeded March 2026. Is next, top 30 push possible? Miami defense looms, but her trajectory is upward without the drama. Misam, what stood out in this ending for you? The reasonableness of her alleged words, the cultural pride angle, or the whole build-up? Seen any real interviews that echo this vibe, or is it all YouTube fuel?